too. Careful. What if someone hears you? Why should I care?
Good day, soldier boy. What are you standing around here for?
I'm on guard.
My word. What are you guarding?
That's a secret.
Oh, good lord. You must be very important to get a task like that, eh?
You know what?
I reckon.
It's not all that.
This is child.
I suppose I could stay a while.
You should see me in battle.
Ooh, I'm sure I'd be terrified.
You'd have nothing to fear, dearie. I'd protect you.
How gallant. Oh, you ought to be rewarded. I'd like me to give you a nice bath.
Well, I can't deny I've been standing here for quite a while. I stink. Like a pig's ass.
Beautiful.
Oh no, that's your manly fragrance. Oh, it's irresistible. Shall we go then?
All right. Well, it's not like that moose is going anywhere.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. Tinje sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has...
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help. What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow, then I gave him some wine to drink. Soon after.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka.
Did Chertan say anything?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing.
What about that wine?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived. So
He poured it away? When it could have helped us?
evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink. Even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same. Perhaps it was...
Where was the wine?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty... Catherine, I think.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. The wine must have been poisoned.
All right.
I have done some thinking about that. The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan.
But wouldn't it be enough to search the whole camp? I don't imagine many people here keep poison on them, eh?
You would be surprised, my friend. I may not be an expert, but I know that what is more, you cannot just run around the camp searching people and then try to figure out.
How can we...
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison. That is...
And could I help you somehow? Can't be that hard.
Certainly not. Why is that? I'm sorry. But the first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you can read.
Oi!
Excellent. The chest is locked.
Right. Examine Chertan's... Who do you...
I have no idea. Who do you think is the...
I heard Sir Grozov couldn't stand Cherry.
I have heard the same. Indeed.
Well, what do you...
I think it must be someone from here. A stranger would have been noticed. What is more, most people are not, and I would bet that it was, and because it cannot be you, me, or Katz. That leaves Grozov, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all.
Well,
I am very grateful.
was it you who found Chertan?
Aye.
I need to ask you a couple of...
I don't know nothing.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear a man getting murdered? That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty.
Well,
What's possible?
it's possible we...
Oh, Christ. I knew it.
No! We might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chetan started yelling, it was...
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw... If it wasn't for him, Chetan would have bled to death there.
Before the murder, doing something with the lock.
Nobody went up there the whole night.
How did you find Chertan, actually?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. I don't miss nothing, see? And there was Chetan, crawling in pool of the blood and...
There were two of you on guard duty, yeah?
Him, the best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen. The things I've seen, I'd never have dreamt of.
All right. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. And... He looks a bit ruddy. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right, but he also threw his guts up. Ah. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. But why would someone... Oh, his belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like... Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a... I can't see anything ripped or... Whoever killed him. That'll have to do. He had spasms, as red as a poppy. But that... I mustn't forget any...
meetings. And with you? Bit chilly.
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned. I read that book.
What do you mean?
The potion is called Kiss of Death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are the same, are you sure it was that poison?
Absolutely certain.
All right. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the...
You said that the suspects are Groza...
Wait a moment.
Of course.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around doing nothing. Then suddenly, you turn up. You have done more in a few days than I...
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying...
All right. I'll try.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were...
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from, but soon after, we found ourselves at war with Timur and his golden horse. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, it was around then that Sigismund's messenger came, and I managed to persuade the Sultan. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for Timur, but let us just say that King Sigismund did not show me the respect my position is worthy of. Instead of making me his counselor and physician, he sent me...
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse, because I am a total coward. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure. So I think it will be best.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
And this I
better go and search the...
Good luck.
for pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful, but empty. No poison. There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Oak. And dry as a bone. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater.
What are you skulking around for, you crook?
They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. I'd like to ask a couple of...
I have a couple of questions of my own.
It's even more complicated.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about...
What's that got...
Well, it's just that I found a couple of interesting things in your...
No! And get off my back!
Calm down. If I wanted to snitch on you, I'd go straight to Kat's without bothering to ask you any questions.
I told you to stop bothering me.
Just a broom. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Cheriton even if they wanted to. Nothing out of the ordinary. It was you who came to tell...
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade.
Hold on. The two guards said otherwise. They said they found Cheriton and were discussing what to do when you turned up. By yourself.
Is that what they said? And anyway, how am I supposed to...
Are you sure you don't?
I'm telling... Look.
Where were you?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa,
You just went off.
No, I doubled the guard, drew up the orders for tomorrow. When something like this happened...
Tell me more about the storage space.
What about it? There's a cannon and some powder there. We built it a few days after we arrived because it's a good idea to keep that kind of stuff safe. If it blew up, the whole place would be blown to smithereens. And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it, someone else might have robbed it. Folk are like magpies.
Oh, except for you, the crow.
Very droll. Never heard that one before. Aye, but now I'll ask you something. Who do you think did it?
Well, it's too soon to be certain. So,
My story? Fuck. Henry, what?
I don't know.
Well, you better be fucking...
Ugh, stinks of vomit. He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he? Right. I found out.
That fast? Go and find some more evidence. So see...
My God! Where are your clothes?
Sorry. I've been having a bit of a rough patch lately.
Don't think I can't see you.
Hey, you! Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch. Musa said that Cheriton was poisoned with wine you brought to the infirmary. It's not your doing, is it?
Do you think I'm stupid enough to... It's the same gut rot.
Musa said it looked cloudy.
I don't know anything about that.
Unless someone... I think I know.
Good work, but like every man, you prefer boasting to hard work. Go and find that murderer. Shishka is waiting.
Well,
Careful.
Right. My word, you'll bristle. In the meantime,
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
that is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers.
Let him speak, then. Tell me, lad.
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Cheriton was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain. I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him.
I find that hard. But if it wasn't Musa...
Cheriton was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What?
Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours. And start at the beginning.
Crow tried to break into the store to steal powder, but Cheriton caught him in the act. A fight broke out.
What nonsense! Where's your proof?
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Crow scattered the powder, but then he had to flee.
Anyone could have done that. Is that the best you can do?
Stop all this shouting! Listening to peasants like you two is painful. What happened next? You carried Cheriton to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink.
It seems someone...
My guess is Crow coated the dagger with poison. How else could he have poisoned him so quickly?
That's nonsense, isn't it? You think he planned ahead to stab someone half...
That...
Ha! Even...
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Cheriton, sir.
You fucker!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! You're in...
Light him up!
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried. And I apologize.
My head will remain on my...
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the...
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway.
As you command.
Then I do...
Have I got time to stop by the baths?
All right, but hurry.
Beautiful.
Careful. Everything all right?
The investigation is...
You're in luck. But get a move on. I'll try to get you one...
Careful! I'm sorry. My humble respects.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't...
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want...
New girl next time. Doesn't know anything about you.
All right, I'm ready.
The sooner the better. Deserters. Traitors. Murders. I'm getting too old for all this. I still can't believe that Kyle betrayed us. Why the fuck didn't I notice anything earlier?
Nah, don't worry about it. He was one wily bastard.
In any case, the company's missing a corporal now. And I was thinking the post should go to someone capable. You may be new, but you've been a real help to me. And the lads will obey you. I'll make sure of that. What do you say?
What are a corporal's duties?
Not much. I take care of the weapons and powder, and the pay, too. But I need someone on hand who would muster them. The main thing is to make sure nobody slacks off. Say yes!
It'll be an honor, sir.
You can stick the sir where the sun don't shine. You must... Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't... Right, Corporal. Order the men to get onto the wagons.
Aye, sir.
Sedlet!
So the devil jumps him from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his ladder, just grabs him by the arm, wrestles him. Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
A jug of wine, thanks.
is happening.
I will.
Easy. Good horse. Whoa!
All right. The sooner, sir. I still can't.
Ah, don't worry.
In any... You may be new.
I...
Say...
It'll be...
Well, right.
Aye, sir.
Set.
So the devil jumps him from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the horns, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving the devil such a hiding. The fur is flying off him. Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with it.
You know that's for us. Show your stuff. Fight us all. I could beat your blindfold. Leave him alone. We're going to get you, you orphan.
You're a dead man. You know that?
You swine!
I'll shoot your head off. You're out of luck.
I locked your ass!
No, you don't.
Wonder you still stand.
You want to try me?
Yeah!
So he's a sword fighter, eh? You can stick that up your ass. I'll rip your ass open.
The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
Fight! Shit! Show your stuff!
That won't work on me.
You've no chance against me.
Get him from behind! Hey, get him! What? Rip your ass open!
You're no match for me.
Do it! Cut the bullshit and fight!
Oh!
I'll shoot your head off!
Yeah.
I can't like this, damn it! Come on, then!
That hit home. That's for us, fucker. You got stand up to this.
Back him on the head! Nice!
Bleeding like a stuffed pig. Bleeding like a stuffed pig.
The pillory's too good for you.
I'll chop you up on the eh? Show your stuff. Bleeding like a stuffed pig. Bleeding like a stuffed pig. Don't spare it.
Him on that head.
Yield! There's more of us! Kick his ass! Aim at it!
Crash him on that head.
Die, you swine! You kick the fucking shit!
No match for us. What do you want?
You want to try me?
It's a wonder you're still
Right
standing.
between the eyes!
Now you're mine.
That's it, fucker.
Come on then! Fucking hell! And you'll soon be meeting them!
Flash him on the head.
It's a wonder you're still standing. Land of it!
You won't be able to take another one like that.
God, yeah. Oh, bleeding out! Want me to get you more? Fuck, I can't see! Oh, rip your ass open! Bleeding like a stuck pig! Good! Ha! Good hit! I've been waiting for you! Come in like this! I'll kill you, you good! Stop praying! Sometimes I do that. Yeah! Don't spare already, are you? Yeah! Take that! Don't want you laid up! He's dead! Help me with him! I'm bleeding like a stuck.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
He's dead! What was that idiot thinking?
There. It's done.
What's the matter?
It just doesn't seem right.
Not people. The enemy. Trust me. You'll sleep a lot better. By the way, Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see.
Yeah, the sooner...
To the top.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. Get ready, and then we'll...
Die! Quick! Go!
Easy. Nice and slow.
Greetings.
Would you repair?
Excellent. What would you like?
What do you have?
I'm glad you found...
I'll have a look.
Greetings.
I need a bath.
And what are you...
I need more.
Excellent.
I'll gladly.
You suck. Christ. Those wounds. You lead a dangerous life, sir.
Are you coming with?
And what would I do?
What's wrong?
Am I supposed to be happy? Why do I even...
If you're talking about that plan, well...
Jan still thinks it'll be easy to capture von Berghoff. But I heard what I'd...
What did he say?
That Otto von Berghoff has that fort... My God! I should have...
Don't worry. It won't be that tough. Brabant mustered some experienced men. It'll be easier with them.
Men! Men! As if everything revolved around you.
Well, there's a war on.
Have to?
Look, I
don't know what you want.
That makes two of us. What's changed?
Nothing's changed. In the meantime, I'll wait at the fortress in Sukdal. That's where we'll meet.
What about your mercenaries? Are they good?
Ne t'inquiète pas, mon ami. Le seigneur Morgenstern can always be relied upon.
Who is this?
C'est un bon ami à moi. We met years ago au Grand Tournoi de Lorraine, at the estate of the Duke there.
Can he be trusted?
Le Chevalier Morgenstern is not only a warrior, but also a serious patron of the heart. A man of renown. So,
I wanted to...
Well...
You know what?
Then why did...
Your hand cannons have done us more harm.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better.
How long have you been...
I was supposed to be a carpenter, but the job wasn't for me. Most of the time I couldn't even hit the chisel with my mallet. Then I lost my master's money playing dice. Then I came across a group of mercenaries and they hired me. Once...
Who taught you?
No one. But I could drink their command under the table. I learned the rest as a...
That commander was...
No. I only met the devil later with another band. Once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal, it's best to go and try your luck elsewhere.
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil, isn't it?
More or less, but I think he understands. You see? That's mercenary honor.
What honor?
Exactly. There is none.
Oh, I suppose so.
So, are you ready?
What awaits us at Malashov?
A short but nonetheless dangerous battle, in the best case scenario.
And in the worst?
Things go to fucking hell, and our worldly cares will be over. So prepare well. This really won't be easy.
I'm ready. For anything.
Good. The task won't wait. In the evening, I'll assemble the men, and then we'll talk about what's next.
I'll wait with you. How about we knock back a few cold ones in the meantime?
I'm not drinking today. I want to have a clear head. But once we have von Berghoff locked up, I'll gladly drink the whole region dry.
So I say him, what do you expect when you drink like fish? Fish is not able to walk either.
And then he threw you out?
No, he cannot, because...
Ah, vous êtes là. What is happening, Captain?
A mam nadzieję, że kurwa przeżyjemy.
Pojebało cię.
Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're gonna get to work, Zizka.
We shall. No reason to wait. Von Berghoff won't stay in Malashov forever.
So tonight?
Before dawn. Even the dogs will still be snoring. And we'll have plenty of time to move.
I can't wait.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hinek. I need you in the village.
Oh, fuck. I was looking forward to that, Cannon.
Hey, Kubienka. You were in the artillery in Sempak, weren't you?
Yes, but in the guard.
Huh?
I believe...
You've already helped quite enough.
The Duc de Bourgogne wants...
Is that so, Baron?
Oui. If I have a...
All right. Kubienka will go with you. The rest of us will lure the fortress garrison out, so we can cut them off. We'll split into two groups. Me and my men will cut the village off from the fortress. The second group will enter the village from the other side and cause... That'll be your job. So, you get me, Devil?
Oh, aye. A good old blood.
And the rest will go like this. Malashov is only a handful of cottages and a tavern. Fortunately, Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well fortified. It's got a moat, 2 gates, and a big tower. That's where von Berghoff will be.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret passage.
Korytarz był zamknięty, byłem tam.
Aye, it's to be expected they'll seal off the passageway, so we have to get inside, over the bridge, and through the gate. You and Capon will deal with that, Henry. You two know it better from inside. Then, you'll let us in.
Damn. That'll be as hairy as the balls of St. Killian.
Aye. Besides, this time, we've got artillery to back us up. We have to get to the tower whatever happens, and if it all works out, we'll drag von Berghoff right out of bed.
God willing, he'll be sleeping like a log.
And another thing, the Devil's Den is no longer safe, so after the attack, we'll pull back to Sukhto Fortress.
Any place better than that shithole.
You're right there.
Abbas, no doubt Peter Pisek will be delighted to welcome us.
He wants to fight Sigismund? Well, here's his chance. Especially since he missed the last skirmish with von Berghoff. Any questions?
What should I do?
You and Sam come with me. I need your youthful... zeal.
Everything is clear to me.
We're glad. Hitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark and get to Malashov before the cock crows.
Kurwa.
Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them? Torch the village. No prisoners.
Look, just wait a moment.
What is it, youngster? What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task?
Well, I don't know if...
Listen, Von Bergau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. I never put my men's lives on the line. Especially if I can have the element of surprise.
You're right. The trap must be sprung.
So, let's go and do our job, and hope things don't get fucked up for once. If anyone runs for the forest, let them go. The other yokels are out of luck. Leave him be. Can't help anyone anyway. What you gaping at? I've a job to finish. Get to it. I'll be watching you. See whether you do what you're supposed to.
How's this gonna end?
My God! Leave us alone!
That man needs to look like a fire! Let anyone go who's running for the forest! Kill the rest!
Mary, Mother of God! Have mercy on us!
Please,
getting warm!
save yourself! Run into the woods!
My God! What do we ever do to you?
You won't die. Just run. Get away. Hide in the forest.
Let's go! Everyone to me! Come on, man! Let's go! Everyone to me! Come on, Henry, quick!
I'm here now.
How did it go? Is everything all right?
Not at all. Damn it, Ziska. These things shouldn't have happened. It's absolute terror.
But that's how it goes. That's the price we must pay for apprehending that fuck-up on Burgos.
But it's others who paid the price. Innocent people.
What the hell do you want? You want to free our king? Otto von Berghoff is the key to Wenceslas. Freeing the king is worth a few lives, even innocent ones. And the houses? They'll be rebuilt.
Fuck. Damn it. So what now?
Help will soon arrive from the fortress. We'll hide on both sides of the road and ambush them. With that, the trap will have been sprung, and von Berghoff will be left with just a few men at the castle. We'll make quick work of them.
I understand.
Good. To the task, friend.
I don't have time now. Wait, not now.
go! Strike them!
We're under attack, Dave. We should try.
To your positions!
You have a swing him.
We're under attack!
All done here. Now to get to the fortress.
The trap was sprung.
And those poor wretches are in God's hands.
We're in a war, aren't we?
Up to our ears, Sir Hans. Up to our ears. It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly over the wall, youngsters.
It's still dark. That'll give us cover.
I'll go with them.
I appreciate it, but this is not for you.
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best men. That'll have to do, friend.
I'd like to see what they look like.
Here I am. Kalani, we got leather. And other go ahead to check out fortress.
Good, Janosch. We'll take care of the drawbridge. And you, Henry, open up the first gate for Zizka.
And then we'll storm in there like a fox into a chicken coop.
I understand. Let's go.
Exactly. Off you go. No time to waste.
Good luck, fellas.
Good. The guards are busy with the fire in the village on the other side. Let's go, fellas.
That is a good place. There? Really?
Yeah, there. Nekafre and do it already.
Yeah. Hey, just a moment.
Climb up the ladder, Henry. But do it quietly.
I imagine it? Fuck it.
Huh? Alert! Alert! Come on! Bring it on, bastards! Ha!
Show your stuff!
Come on, you arsehole! Alert! Alert! They attack the castle! Close the gate, quick!
Now you mind!
Go fuck yourself!
I surrender.
No surrender.
Enough.
By all the saints in heaven, we'll never put that out.
I must be mad.
Let's hope the fire doesn't spread to the castle.
Close the gate! Quick!
Take it on, bastard!
What is that Frenchman doing?
I'll beat you for bloody tough!
Fucking big nose!
You'll get their hold out the shooting range here. Fucking bastards! Shoot now!
Come and help me with this bastard!
I can't shoot through you! Oh, hold the line! Don't get free, King Hill! Our lives are on the line! Hit something already! Obienka!
Take much more of this. Can't those idiots hit anything?
Give them time! We're all out of time! Let's go. Forward! To the top! Let's go, quick! Forward! Forward!
Hey! Fickle jumping in with there!
Hey! Coming up, they will go faster!
No, I'll shoot you down. Let's go, men! Clean things up here! Sam! Ada! Someone get an axe!
What the fuck?
Splinters!
Make me fucking every one of you will get an arrow in the arse. Because you're out of your fucking mind, bastard.
Come on, Henry, there's work to do.
What will we do now?
Everything's fucked.
Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has shooters there, and we're running out of time.
We'll have to parley with him.
Oi, we're not going to give up now.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain. Hey, you! Up there in the tower! We want to talk!
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what Von Berghoff comes up with.
Fuck all. He's trapped.
Chamberlain, you are surrounded! I propose you honorably capitulate!
He doesn't have a drop of honor in him.
Ah! Would you give me one reason why I should do that, Pirkstein? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait for my allies in Kuttenberg to arrive. You can talk to them. Ah! And you're making a lot of noise. All that shooting you're doing must have been heard in the Hungarian camp.
Is there a point to any of this? I mean, we can avoid further trouble.
I agree. There is no point to any of this. And on top of everything, it is absolutely inappropriate in the presence of a noble lady.
Rosa Retard.
Lord Capon! Henry!
I don't know why we can't make a deal. Ransom would be a good solution for both sides.
How is that?
We'll get money and free the king, and you'll have time to change sides once things with Sigismund go to hell. And since you're our prisoner, you won't lose face in the eyes of your League of Lords or Sigismund. And you can still settle your differences with Wenceslas.
Damn it. All right.
Can you give me any guarantees?
Why, of course. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Your word, Bjergstein?
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body would be worthless to us.
Ha! How sincerely simple, huh, Enoch? But yes, I can trust you. When it comes to ransom, you can always be counted on.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Berghoff? You can flatter the devil all you want later.
You have convinced me. You're right. It is not in the interest of the kingdom to wage a war against each other. On the contrary, by becoming allies, we can all gain, ensure peace, and liberate our king. Very well.
Agreed. We are coming out.
Ah. How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom. Who would have thought back in the Barkov how things would turn out?
Come on. Move.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Time to settle accounts. You will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
Fuck! That was a blast. What
The last shot. It nearly blow his French ears off. It is wonder that fop survived it.
You got lucky today. You won't next time.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, that must have cost a king's ransom. Oh, my lady!
Anyway, I think we're all done here. We have what we came for. Load up the wounded, and anything of value, they're ready to leave.
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
Go! Go!
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Stay. That's a good one.
Why did you leave me?
What a view! Nice one. Nice. Interesting.
Hele, egy szempillantás alatt kész leszek. Ez gyors lesz. Imádkozz, te bolond! Baszni rá!
Nice. quick! Da! Slowly. Nice and slow.
Oh.
You fucking piece of shit.
I need to sharpen this.
Good day, sir.
Excellent. How can I help?
I'll have a...
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. God bless you. I'm not sure what to think of Malashov. I reckon it was a success. I can't bring myself to feel happy about it.
You can't get over that burned-down village, can you?
After Skalitz, I didn't expect to be on the attacking side. Ever.
Do you see the devil repenting and asking God for forgiveness? No. Then don't beat yourself up about it either. Look, I know you probably imagined yourself heroically saving the king and protecting innocents. And believe me, that's exactly what we're doing. It's just not as simple.
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I should be?
I don't know. A lone woman in a big city needs to be careful in any case. But when you're stalking Liechtenstein...
No one forced Catherine. Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky?
Aye, but...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp.
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Berghoff?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle.
Is von Bergov's intel...
Not yet.
What do you make of this Brab?
He's unquestionably... He rambles on a lot, though. Although it was better than being stuck. Otherwise, he seems to me like if a little obsessed.
I agree. And he's got a score to settle with Sigismund. Like,
he certainly has.
What happened when von Bergov hauled you off after the Nabokov battle?
It was a dreadful... It was a bit better in Malashov.
Did anything happen?
No, but it took ages to get to Malashov. I was traveling with von Owlet's minions. They hauled me in one of the wagons. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad way.
What did they do with you?
Nothing much. They took care of my wounds, but they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Bergov came asking questions a couple of times, but only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room.
What was the problem with the room?
That I couldn't get out of there. It's just that since Nabokov, when they shot the tower right down on my head and I was stuck there... Actually, I never did. I always preferred to be outdoors. I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head again and I'd be buried alive.
I understand. It's a bit awkward for you that the nobility lives in castles.
That's a fact. Once I get my hands on my estates, I'll build a new castle that only has huge rooms and lots of spacious courtyards. And above all, no secret passages.
Great. I'm really looking forward to this new castle of yours.
You can be the castellan or something. I'll even have a forge built so you feel right at home.
What did von...
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity of nobles has to... They behaved fairly respectfully, but about Radzig and Hanush and especially Jobst. What their plan...
And what did you tell him?
Nothing that he didn't already know. I played as dumb as the village idiot. I only told him they sent us with that message and discussed the rest when we were gone.
And did he swallow it?
I think he suspected I was bluffing a bit. And then he tried to loosen my tongue by letting me go hungry for a while. But he soon gave up when he saw he was getting nothing more from me.
My word. They didn't let you out at all?
No. They let us walk around the fortress a bit. We even went out for a ride twice, but they watched us like hawks. Not a chance of escape. But most of the time we were in that room. Like I say, I'm really glad you got me out of that hole.
Well, the main thing is, you're alive and kicking. And back with her.
Indeed.
I'd like to learn...
Certainly. I'm just about bored. Today, fighting with a longsword is in fashion. But in the end, it's all just a matter of taking out that. No one asks how you did it. All right, as long as you're not all you need to do is, during a deep thrust, to unexpectedly drop your right hand from the sword, and then you can get much further with your left. The opponent usually doesn't have enough time, and the tip of the sword ends up in his face like a giant stinger. Clean, fast work. And now, come and try. Good. You could be bloody damn good if you don't get killed first.
I'd like to learn...
Certainly. I've seen you fight. I'll show you how to take out your... Aye. If you do it fast enough. And now... Good, eh? Let it sit for a while and you'll get it in your blood. You'll see.
Good day.
Prison side. What do you need?
I'd like to learn.
Also. If you ever lose end, come round and I'll be happy to help. I've got plenty of bloody work to go around.
Farewell and take care.
Cheers. What did you...
I just want to
And what's your...
I'll go for...
Good.
You take us.
Good.
Let's do this.
Let me know when I should attack. Dummkopf! Bestimmt!
Start attacking again.
Ja. Verdammter Mistkerl!
Enough. Let's give it a rest.
Ender. What did you stop?
I'm sorry.
I heard you fought in...
Why would...
Well, I'd hate to fall for one of your jokes. And I know...
True enough. And I'm drunk a lot. But as St. Killian is my witness, it's true I was on the field of Cussum.
So how did it happen? Tell me. How many soldiers were there?
Countless, lad. I'd never seen so many, at least 10,000 men on our side. And Sultan Murad must have had at least twice as many with him.
And where did you fight?
In the saddle. I'm a nobleman, after all. but I lost 3 horses under me. So in the end, most of us mercenaries were on the left flank, under the command. I mean, if it wasn't for Nicholas Gabriel...
And who was that?
The commander of our company. A born warrior, and a good friend. In fact, in any case, the fact that Gabriel had taken a command...
So who...
The battle lasted all day, and only later did we find out. Prince Lazar had fallen there alongside all his... Still later came the news that Lazar had been captured and executed by the Turks the day after.
They executed a prince?
Aye. They beheaded him, because someone had slit their sultan's throat like a piglet.
So you didn't win?
It's hard to say. We held our own against the odds and survived, only without their prince. It was just a matter of time before Serbia fell into the new Ottoman Sultan's lap. Fortunately, I didn't stick around to see it.
So how did the battle...
Lord forgive me. Specific? Well, I only know what people said after the battle. When you're in the midst of it...
Which was?
Well, it's hard to describe. Attacks are followed by retreats and...
So what happened?
When the battle began, the Serbian cavalry crushed the Turkish left flank. It looked good for us. But alas, soon we got ours too. The Sultan's Janissaries attacked us there. Damn devils, and raised all hell.
How could you survive something like that?
You can't give up, and death isn't an option. But then a rumor that he was a tough old warrior of the Nemanjic royal blood. With an arrow in his eye, he climbed his horse and rode straight for the Sultan. The battle then lasted until evening. But no one... All the same, even as I'm telling it, it strikes me what... I suppose time heals all kinds. And yet, I can...
You're a captain?
Aye, him.
He did?
Aye, really. A memory of the good man who...
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You finally become a man. War is a nasty business. But I see that no longer bothers you. I'm pleased you took my lesson to heart. You can't kill me. You're the same as me.
Right.
Oh yes, my family was slain too. By the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course, you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Excuse me.
Good evening, Henry.
Good evening to you too, Janos.
Careful! Good day to you, friend. And with you. Pissing down rain again.
I'm sorry.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb.
Henry!
Is Von
Not yet. We need...
Fuck you!
Is von Burgov's inter—
You came at the right time.
Welcome to Sukdal, Lord von Berghoff. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks! He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Hold your horses. He's a noble and Sigismund's right hand. If we torture him, he'll be no use to us as a hostage, and Sigismund will be out to avenge him.
That's true. Even though I'd be only too happy to settle scores with him. I gave him my word.
Why the fuck should I care about that?
When it comes down to it, the word of a nobleman is an oath before God. Even the devil must respect that.
Fuck this shit. The longer I listen to this bastards, the more my fists itch.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer?
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then what? And what a shame. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on the work.
He's right. Apart from von Aulitz, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move.
See? Fortune is turning her back on you people. A pragmatic man like you ought to recognize an opportunity. If you help us, the Margrave will remember you for it. And we'll also let bygones be bygones.
You're getting ahead of yourself a bit, boy. The crown is... Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh.
In the shit, Lord Trotsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik.
Exactly.
I think it is time...
A wise decision, sir.
But suspicious. Why?
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I have only ever wanted what is best. What is best for this country, for my loyal... And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborj.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former Mintmaster, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken...
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old... Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Routards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Ruthard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
By Christ.
That sounds almost too good to be true. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract...
What about Ulrich Vavak? If we threaten...
Most importantly, he's got the Mintmaster's key. You'll need it to get to the silver. But I wouldn't advise you to rely on the help of that sycophant.
Nor would I. Couldn't your brother help?
Christian? He can be hard to deal with sometimes. He'd be taking a big... I'm afraid
There is one other.
Oh?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of...
Who?
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate...
What's that got...
Where would he be received except at the Italian court? No one knows them. No one has ever seen them. And very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean?
Why not? I had a feeling you were not concerned about a few corpses. At Maleshov, you slaughtered...
Jesus! Get a grip, fellas! Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears!
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll...
Is there no other way to solve...
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need.
Maybe he'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an attack. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
What if the legate...
Well, we could always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on. I'm not going to play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then?
But what do we do with the legate?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard...
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't...
All right. Let's say we get inside with the legate.
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Me? You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open...
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all...
All right.
Agreed, then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and may be guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady.
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river.
No offense, my lady.
She's coming with me.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Ruthard Palace.
All right, and no dawdling. You should...
That's that, then.
It looks like the two...
Lucky...
Aren't you looking forward to...
You're observant.
He didn't come to...
No. After what you...
How do we...
At midnight, you...
What?
I've told you, haven't I? Via the...
Are you ready to go?
One more thing. Do you...
Well, how about that?
Better late... Maybe you aren't a completely hopeless case. Perhaps I could help you with...
You said you could teach...
If you ask nicely...
Very well then, Lady Know-It-All.
That depends on what you're interested in. Or if you prefer actions instead of words. But I can't right now.
Shall we go?
There's no point in...
All right.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl.
I'll be with you.
Ah, my hero. But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first. Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
Be careful not to fall into the water. Those servants might think there's a water sprite crawling out of their cellar.
Most of them have known me since I was a little girl, and they're not easily frightened. Do you have any idea how many times they had to wash, dress and groom me to make me presentable to my father? I mean, when I was little, of course. Oof, startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Sukdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, we got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
We was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry. I was a silly goose to bring it up. This is going to be a bit difficult.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Maybe there is something knightly about you, after all. What's the hurry? Is that how you carry a lady, you oaf?
Well, don't complain. No one ever taught me how to do it.
Oof. Be careful.
It's just a short way. Hang on.
Oof. Well, you could have been gentler, but I suppose I should be glad you got me here in one piece.
I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
Oh, so I'm supposed to slaughter?
Yes, that scum has no...
Which means they deserve to...
If we want to be sure...
But we don't even know who they are, or how many...
I know, but what do you want to do?
What do you mean, Geb?
You killed most of von Bergov's garrison at...
My. What's the difference between those ragamuffins
But... this is our...
Yeah, you're right. I'll go and see who that...
Wait a moment. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
What? Are you crazy?
Oh, don't worry.
But they'll see you.
No, they won't. I'll be round the corner before they have a chance. There's a wooden balustrade there.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right.
Right then. Here we go.
Who let you in here, fucker?
You're not supposed to be here, scum. But, since I'm in a good mood, I'll let you live if you get out right now.
Did you hear that? He'll let us live! Let's see what you're made of, hero.
You'll be sorry you stuck your nose in here.
You're mine!
Rosa? Could you... Rosa?
What is... Hey! Ah!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. Do it!
You fight like an old hag.
You want to try me?
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
I've been waiting for you.
Oh! Show your stuff!
You alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Cape on and Kibya.
Thanks.
Is something...
Someone's trying to break through.
Damn it.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there...
I barricaded the door.
Oh, what a mess.
Oh! I've been waiting for you. Ah!
I'll be nice.
Hmm?
Rosa? left no stone unturned. Oh, Christ. Oh, is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look. I see you're already here.
No, it actually went quite... credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here.
Some local beggars.
What about Rosa?
I'm lucky she was here with me.
Really? Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the...
Quite the contrary.
How did it go with...
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere.
Can that be right? Salvation cannot go away. Pay, and you shall go to heaven. The prelate spouts empty words.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
So, you finally got your way, eh, Menhard?
Ja, ja. It is a great feeling after all the effort. It is to a large extent your doing, Heinrich. Vielen Dank nochmal. In token of our thanks, recognition and Freundschaft, I wish to make you a gift of this Langschwert, which I received from my Meister in
My word.
You have earned it.
You can count...
And that is not all. I also agreed with Friedrich that we will do things richtig. In Kuttenberg, we will hold a great and glorious tourney every week. Offensichtlich, as I promised you, I can teach you I show you Meistertechnique of handling Langschwert. Then Arne learned a lot from me. And here's my...
The art of sword fighting?
Alles. Langschwert and other weapons. Meisterschläge and technique.
I'd love to learn from...
Good. I am glad to... Do not be proud. Be modest. And since you are in...
What about our...
Gut, Heinrich. Gut. The local Arnes...
I'm glad to... Attorney?
Genau. It will be, if you want, it will be good practice for...
Thanks for everything, man.
Gut. One last thing. If... Bis bald, mein Freund.
I want you to teach me, Manhard.
Sehr gerne, Heinrich. Aber keine Sorge.
I'd like to...
Warum nicht?
You're a master of the... I want to learn everything.
You certainly do not lack in confidence. And even the greatest... Wie auch immer. So even the great...
I understand.
Gut, mein Freund. Los geht's! Was darf's heute?
You said you'd teach...
Ja, genau. Get ready. It is called... First, if he blocks your strike, if he deflects, if you... Komm! Und? Es ist doch gut, oder? May it serve you in good health.
Can we practice?
Ich kann jetzt.
That's fine.
Ah.
A practice fight will do.
What weapon do you choose?
I want a long...
Wählen Sie.
You take a...
I understand.
Let's go.
Just give me the word.
Taste my steel! Wait! I surrender! I feel quite hungry! Wait! I surrender!
Ha! Zeig was... Das Schild! Was darf's heute?
You said you'd teach me...
Ja, it is first. If you come.
Ja, das hast du gut gemacht, mein Freund.
Good day.
Hear what Master Jan Husakar swallowing soul.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
What the? Henry? How the hell did you...
I have my ways.
All right, then. Keep your secrets.
Where is Vavak?
That's a good question.
Surely you can't have just...
I know for a fact you won't find him in town.
Shit.
A few days now. He took the money from his secret...
There's no one been looking for him?
No. He'd occasionally be gone from the Italian court for weeks on end.
Did Vavak take the...
Well, if he had any sense...
Why is that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vavak had disappeared with the treasury key, unfortunately, Vavak isn't...
What's to be done? Damn it. The question is...
Excuse me. I took a big risk to help you last...
Only this time the risk is even bigger.
Risk, you say? Nothing ventured. Now talk to me then. It can't hurt...
All right. I need to get a couple of people into the Italian court unobserved.
What? Have you gone...
I know how it sounds, but we've got good reason. We just need a little help getting inside.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be enough to make Vavak do something as crazy as that. Well, it's true. I owe you. But this is a bloody dangerous business.
Think about it. Vavak's gone, and if we succeed, Sigismund won't have any coin to pay his army. He'll go back to Hungary without appointing a new mint master. That will be your chance.
I can't deny it. You know how to sweet-talk a fellow. All right? Let's say I'll help you. If it all goes wrong and the slightest shadow of suspicion falls on me, I'll spill the beans about the secret and I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you'll happily
Well...
I'm glad we understand each...
We'll get into the church council meeting as the legates
The legates?
In any case, it'd be wise to have someone at the meeting who can make... We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course. But it'd be... And that would be your...
Well, if you manage to get to Cardinal Pozzo and persuade him to help you, take you with him to the Italian court, not give anything away, and lastly, make it through the entire council without shitting himself, I'll walk barefoot to Rome myself.
Yeah, very droll.
I can turn a blind eye to someone sneaking around the courtyard, or reassure anyone at the council who notices something is off. But don't expect anything more. And what will your lot do?
That's all you need to know.
Very well, then.
Now I just need to find...
No, the only thing I found Vavak left is this. And, Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't afford to be under any suspicion.
Count on me.
Save the thanks, and let me get to... Hermes Trismegistos. Who the hell is that? What an utter mess. Who'd think the Mint Master would be so disorganized?
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak, wherever you are.
Such a den of iniquity.
Well, I've seen worse. And I prefer to stretch my back in the bars.
I was at the Mint Master's.
Hold on. Everybody. Well, how did it go?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you...
What about the Mint Master? Will he help?
Vavat got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian Apisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know it.
Did he tell you anything?
Nothing at all.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps, and nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
Where are the others, anyway?
They heard there was work to be done, so...
Did you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisac wasn't lying, there's quite a hole.
What exactly are we supposed...
Get as far as you can, and mark...
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you bet...
Come now.
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Rutard's daughter, eh?
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then...
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
Could you teach?
Why not? But I warn you in it so.
Maybe another time. I'm gonna go explore the underground passages.
What exactly?
Where exactly are they?
They run under most of the Some are remnants of the original So far, only the section from Rutard.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court.
Right.
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed to be looking?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall adjoins. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between.
But how will I know if...
You can tell if there's...
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade.
Well...
Thanks for the advice.
You'd better hold your nose and...
All right, then. It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant.
Brabant backed out of it.
Perhaps he was afraid to soil that fancy coat of his.
Or he was just lying again. Well?
Absolutely.
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start. Let us go. That smell. How long have they been throwing shit down here? It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. And it's blood. The nerve of Žižka and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost. And watch your head. If I keep breathing this air for much longer, I might be sick. I wonder what schmuck feels the need to hide his stuff down here. Hey, what is that? There is someone here.
Better hold it then. This is a holy ground.
Where did you come from?
Stop fooling around. You were starting to scare me.
What are you doing here?
Sitting around.
Is it not obvious? They are stealing from your Christian brothers.
What are you looking for on those corpses?
They don't have any.
These poor wretches was already robbed by our grandfather's grandfathers. We're happy with trifles.
What do you mean?
Well, fingers, teeth. If we get lucky.
Who is this, Len?
You don't know that, no?
He's the gravedigger in Sedlitz. He's not the sharpest, but he helps us.
What's decent about it?
We never harmed a living soul. Can you say the same?
But that's sacrilege.
And what about selling indulgences? That's outright simony.
Who'd you sell the relics to?
We stay clear of selling. What if someone recognized their grandfather's thumb? That could be awkward.
Let
Can't you be honest?
Why?
How did you get...
We hid behind the altar. Then we
were gonna wait a while before we got to...
Someone was a bit...
Serves you right.
Wait.
That's what I'd like to know.
Fuck off.
Suit yourself. We'll beat it out of you then.
Take that!
Hey! I need a hand here! Or you'll be sorry!
Oi, that sounds different. We have it.
Have you ever been...